This quarter of the Sevier County Sports Show is brought to you by the Sevier County Quarterback Club.
Welcome back to the second quarter of the Sevier County Sports Show. Now I'm joined by Coach Lingo. Coach Lingo from the Sevier County Smoky Bears chalked up his first win. That's not your first win, but as a head coach, your first win. How does it feel, Coach?
Feels good. I thought we played well.
Going on your first game out as head coach, having to travel, you had all that stuff to contend with, but overall, what you think your team done?
Well, I thought we played well. I was really pleased with the defense. I thought we played, much better up front, more physical. We tackled better. We only missed 4 or 5 tackles, and I was real proud of our defense for the effort and how they executed.
First game out of the box, playing Bearden, you guys pitched a shutout. When I listened to it a little bit on the radio, you guys were up 28-0 right there. How'd that make you feel?
We felt good. We've worked really hard defensively trying to improve up front, our front 7, and we feel like we've made some progress. And we were happy to get out with the lead, and the defense held them out of the end zone.
Now, offensively, it seems like you guys just didn't miss a beat. It's like things just kept clicking, things just kept happening for you guys, and next thing you know, you're up 35-0 and the clock's running.
Right. We had some key third down conversions where we made some plays, and we also converted a couple fourth down situations, and I was happy with our offensive execution. I think we only got stopped. We punted once and we threw 1 pick.
Well, that's a perfect way to get the season started, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really good start, and we played better than I expected to.
When you say you played better than you expected to, but you had expectations if you guys were going to play good, but not as good as you did, or you just didn't. You just was first game jitters.
Well, you usually make a lot of mistakes in the first game, and we had very few penalties. We didn't have 1 offsides penalty either side of the ball. I think we only have 4 penalties total, and we executed a lot better than you expect to on the first game, because usually it's kind of sloppy your first game. Yeah,
because both teams now. Excess Bearden's talent. They were supposed to be one of the top teams in Knox County, and you go down there and you whoop them up 35-0. What was there? Did they just couldn't get off the field on you guys?
Well, they had a really good drive their first possession, and we intercepted a pass in the end zone. They drove down and they made some key conversions on third and short, third and medium, and they converted 1 fourth down situation, but we weren't real happy with the way we played defense with the first drive, but we did pick one off in the end zone to stop the drive, and I think around the 20-yard line is as close as they got after that. But I don't know how good Bearden is. They've got some good personnel. They've got a really good middle linebacker that's a Division I prospect, and they're really big up front, and they've got some skilled people that can run, but time will tell how good they are.
Now, your success from going into week 1, do you think that was from all the preparation you had through the summer? You talked about last week how physical practice has been. What do you think?
I think we like I said, we've really worked hard on being more physical up front on both sides of the ball, and I think we have improved there. But our players got ready to play. I think that was the difference. Our players showed up ready to play.
You talked about that last week. Accession quarterbacks play.
I thought Deuce played well. He missed a few people that were open. He missed Allen a couple of times deep that would have been a touchdown. Threw 1 pick, but it just wasn't. It was more the play call than just throwing a bad pass. We just called something that they were lined up ready for. Okay. But I thought he played well. He ran the offense well, made a few. Checked off 3 or 4 or 5 times, made some good checks, and I thought he executed well.
Very good, Coach. When we come back, we're going to talk about your open date, what you guys do to get ready. You got more Sun East in 2 weeks. When we come back here on the Sevier County Sports Show, make sure you stay tuned right here on this Charter Main Street channel.
Get the job done right. Call the Cherokee Group for professional installation of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems for both commercial and residential projects. We offer emergency service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your commercial or residential heat and air, plumbing, or electrical systems. The Cherokee Group can service all your underground utility needs, including water, sewer, and drain lines. We offer planned maintenance agreements that will assure your HVAC systems are in peak condition, operating efficiently, and extending their useful life. The Cherokee Group, committed to quality through excellence.
At Volunteer Chevrolet, we guarantee to be anyone's deal. Take advantage of our year-end clearance. We have a large selection of the all-new 2014 Silverados, and come take a look at the all-new 2014 Impalas at Volunteer Chevrolet in Sevierville, your local hometown dealership. And remember, we'll be anyone's deal on a new Chevrolet.
Don't miss the Smoky Mountain celebration at the Sevier County Fairgrounds. There will be free food and drinks, a kids area, prizes, and more. Over $150,000 in prizes to be given away. Tickets are on sale now. First come, first serve. Drawing will be September 20th. For more information, go to SmokyMountainCelebration.com. Don't miss the Smoky Mountain Celebration, supporting cystic fibrosis research, Sevier County High School minor sports, Safe Harbor, Douglas Cooperative, and more. Five Oaks Tire Service is a proud sponsor of the Sevier County Sports Show, carrying Michelin tires and BF Goodwrench tires. Visit 5oakstire.com.
This quarter of the Sevier County Sports Show is brought to you by the Sevier County Quarterback Club.
Welcome back to this week's Sevier County Sports Show. I'm joined now by two outstanding football players from the Smoky Bears team that actually had great games against Bearden, and I'll let these two gentlemen introduce themselves.
My name's Deuce Wallace. I'm a junior and I play quarterback.
And you are, sir?
My name is Devontae Matthews. I'm a junior and I'm a defensive back and play receiver.
Well, since DeMonte, he's been on here a lot. You know, he's like a regular on this show. Let's talk to you, Deuce. Quarterback extraordinaire. You had a great game against Bearden. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it was a good first experience, playing in front of, Sevier County. Our fan base here is incredible. We came out and had a good showing. We came out, started fast, and, our line, probably had their best outing, all year, throughout the scrimmages and all that. And then, we executed well on offense. And then on top of that, our defense put up, a goose egg, so that also helped quite a bit.
Speaking of goose eggs, as Deuce just said, you go both ways. Talk a little bit about that, Mr. Matthews.
Yes, sir. I play both ways. If it was to me, I'd like to play offense, but I play both ways to help my team out just because they know we just do what we need to do to win. And like you said, Deuce is a great quarterback. He had a great outing. We was not expecting the performance that Deuce gave us, which it was really well, and the game went well, and we put up goose egg for them.
Put up a goose egg. But you also return kicks, return punts. You pretty much on the field the whole game, aren't you?
Yes, sir. It feels like I never come off the field, but there is times that I come off the field, and it feels good sometimes to come off the field. So
get a break, huh? Get a break. Going back to you, Deuce. Let's talk about you are transferred back to Sevier County. You played football here until you were in 8th grade. Then you went to Louisiana. Talk about the difference between football in Louisiana and football here.
Well, probably the biggest difference was down there I played 2A football, and up here, or 2A football, a little private school, and up here, a 6A public school. And, just playing in front of, I don't even know how many people. Like at the Jamboree, we had probably 3 times as big of a crowd as I ever played in front of. And that's probably the biggest difference to me. But, coming back here was, a lot easier because I did grow up playing with these guys. And, they welcomed me with open arms, which also helped out quite a bit. So I'm just happy to be back up here.
Sounds like a true quarterback right there. Mr. Matthews, last question I'll ask you. You guys have opened up things. Coach Lingo got his first victory. You're off this week. What will you do this week to get ready for in 2 weeks for Morristown East?
We're just going to continue to get better. Like Coach Lingo said, we're still going to work hard, and we're going to take days off, but we're still going to get after it, and we're still going to have regular practices, and we're still going to get after it, and we're just going to scout them like they're going to scout us, and just gives us 2 more weeks to prepare for them as it gives us, and we're going to take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it. Heal up, get some aches, and I know you had a lot of bruises and stuff when you woke up Saturday morning. You need to heal up a little bit. two outstanding young men from the Sevier County Smoky Bears 2014 campaign. Make sure you get out and catch them next week, not this Friday, but next week, as they take on the Morristown Hamlin High School East Hurricanes. We'll be right back here on the Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
Come see agency owner Kevin Yates of Yates Insurance Agency, Allstate Insurance Company, 1338 Parkway, Suite 1, Sevierville, Tennessee.
Hi, my name is Steve Brewer, former head football coach at Sevier County High School, and I'm here today to share a devotion with you from Charter TV as they cover Sevier County sports throughout the county. You know, as a football coach of 33 years, I've seen a lot of parallels between athletics and life. And one of the things that I've noticed and appreciated so much about those involved in athletics is the commitment that they've been willing to make. I know that I always appreciated our players and how they committed, first of all, to the classroom. I mean, if you don't commit to the classroom and get your grades, then you can't play. But then also they would commit to winter workouts. You know, those workouts that begin in December, even though you don't play till August and September. Then to watch them commit to a summer workout where they got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and before 8 o'clock they had already worked out and ran and put in a good 2-hour work while most people were just getting up. That's commitment. And then when practice actually would start, you know, they would come out in the heat, in the pads, sore, hurting, bruised up, nicked up, coaches on them, you know, hot, humid, just not the kind of situation you look forward to being in. But if you're committed to having a great season and a great year, that's what you have to do. And so I know that without that commitment, they would not get what they wanted out of the season. Likewise, it's true in life as well, isn't it? You know, all of us want to be successful at what we do. We want to have successful families. We want to have successful businesses. We want to see our children succeed and our grandchildren succeed. And so we have to be committed to certain things in order to see that through and in order for that to happen. God's Word says this about commitment. In Psalms 37, verses 4 and 5, it says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you your heart's desires. Commit your way to Him, trust in Him, and He will act." You know, just like athletics, you have to go through some difficulties that will challenge your commitment. But if you stay committed, more than likely you're going to see some success. And the same is true in life. It's not going to be easy. But if we'll commit our way to the Lord, He will see us through it. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Rader, and I want to welcome you to our cosmetic and family dental practice located here in Sevierville, Tennessee. Our office provides a wide array of dental treatments and services, from preventive and restorative dentistry to cosmetic enhancement, implant restorations, and the Zoom teeth whitening system. Over the past 12 years of practice, we have built a strong reputation for state-of-the-art dentistry with compassionate care. I invite you to give us a call or locate us on our website at seviervilledentist.com.
This quarter of the Sevier County Sports Show is brought to you by the Sevier County Quarterback Club.
Welcome back to the Sevier County Sports Show. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and I'm with Coach Lingo, head coach of the Sevier County Smoky Bears. Coach, we just interviewed two outstanding young men from your program. Talk a little bit about those.
Okay, Devontae Matthews is a playmaker. He's an all-around, plays, helps on both sides of the ball, makes plays on each side, and he's also a good return guy. And he was our leading receiver last year, and he'll probably be up in the either lead us in receptions this year or be in the top 2 or 3. But he's just a playmaker. He can run the football, he can throw, he can catch, he can do it all. And defensively, he's been starting at corner since he was a freshman. And he's got a lot of talent, and like I said, he makes a lot of big plays for us.
Talk a little bit about your quarterback, Deuce.
We're so thankful to get Deuce here. Deuce played here through the 8th grade and then transferred to Louisiana, but we're just so happy to get him back. Deuce has got all the tools to be a great quarterback. He's got the strong arm, the quick release. He's got good feet, and he understands, the game. He makes good reads. He understands what's going on in the secondary with the defense, and he's a smart quarterback.
Two outstanding players here at Sevier County. You need to get out and support these. Coach, you're off this week. Come back with Morristown East. What will you do? And I know you've had a long, hot practice during the summer. What will you do for your team this week? Tell us about this week.
Well, we'll work on fundamentals. We'll block and tackle and try to keep improving there on the fundamentals, and just on our basic. This week we'll just work on our basic things, offensively and defensively, and just try to improve on them. Probably work a little more special teams than we normally do, but nothing, not as far as game planning for the next game. We'll just work on trying to get better ourselves.
Will it be a light week of practice or a heavy week of practice?
It'll be a heavy week. We'll lighten up. We'll go 3 hard days and 1 light day. We'll take Friday off, so that it'll be light in that way. Well, I'll give my day off on Friday.
So you can go scout Morristown East, huh?
Yeah, probably.
I know that you're off, but you won't do any game preparation until next Monday. But tell us about Morristown East, your next opponent.
Well, Morristown East is always well coached. They had a good coaching staff last year, and head coach left, went to Georgia, but Dwayne Wells is their head coach now. He used to be head coach at Campbell County, and he was their defensive coordinator last year. And he's a really good football coach, and I'm sure they're going to be well prepared and good in the fundamentals. They're always a well coached team, and they always give us a run for our money. We had a tough game up there last year with them.
Well, I talked to my producer. He actually shot the game last week against Alcoa, and he said they actually put up a pretty good fight to begin the game with. But playing Alcoa, it's just hard to do that, isn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah. Alcoa's really got some good players. Plus, they got an outstanding head coach and, capable coaching staff. They're one of the premier programs in the state of Tennessee. And, you're not going to beat Alcoa unless you just play a great game and hope for a little help from them too.
And they don't make too many mistakes. The one thing, Coach, I want to ask you, I've watched you coach over the many years. Is it imperative for your team to get better on not making any mistakes?
Oh yeah, you hate to make mistakes such as misalignments and penalties and things like that. Busted plays, drop passes, those are things that you can't afford to make in order to beat good football teams. And, we work really hard on stuff like that, like anybody does. But, you play a good team, it's usually the team that makes the fewest mistakes wins. We've been there before, and we've helped people beat us before. We need to get better at that.
Well, you got a district game. This Morristown East game is a district game, so it's imperative that you come out and especially on this new surface here, new jumbotron, everything new here. It'd be great to come out with a win, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, we would love to win our home opener. We were fortunate enough to win this past week, and we'd like to win another one.
Well, Coach, you enjoy this week off, which I know you're not, because you're Coach Lingo, and you're going to give them everything they got coming, because they got to get ready for Morristown East, and I understand that. But you make sure they're off this week, but next week they come play at home in front on this new turf, the brand new jumbotron, new head coach here at Sevier County. Make sure you get out and support the Sevier County Smoky Bears as they take on Morristown East a week from Friday night. So we'll be right back here to get ready for next week on the Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
This is the clay, expertly crafted, that became the dishes on our tables. This is the grain, traditionally stone ground, that became the fresh baked bread we serve every day. And this is the home, famously designed, that became the most unique setting for casual dining in Pigeon Forge. From our custom dishware to our delicious food, you can see the ingredients that make the Pottery House Cafe special. The Pottery House Cafe and Grill. Come experience our quality and our heritage.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Here we go now. That's how we roll. Here we go now. That's how we roll. Here we go now. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Here we go now. That's how we roll. Here we go now. That's how we roll. Here we go now. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.